Here are some diaspora stories for you. The Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NiDCOM, led by Chairman, CEO Abike Dabiri-Erewa, has announced plans to host a 2026 economic conference in Canada to boost diaspora investments. The initiative aims to connect Nigerian professionals and investors abroad with opportunities in key sectors of the Nigerian economy. Dabiri-Erewa emphasized the diaspora's critical role in national development through remittances and direct investments. The conference will serve as a strategic platform for partnerships, policy dialogue, and economic collaboration, reinforcing Nigeria's commitment to harnessing diaspora resources for sustainable growth and development across multiple industries. The Nigerian government has inaugurated a diaspora committee to identify and integrate talented athletes of Nigerian descent abroad into national teams. The initiative is aimed at strengthening the country's global sporting competitiveness. Officials say the committee will scout athletes across various disciplines and facilitate their inclusion through structured engagement. The move reflects Nigeria's growing reliance on diaspora talent to boost performance in international competitions. Authorities also highlighted the importance of proper documentation, eligibility compliance, and long-term development strategies to ensure seamless integration of these athletes into Nigeria's sports system. The Nigeria Diaspora Business Network has endorsed President Bola Tinubu for a second term in 2027, citing his economic reforms and diaspora engagement policies. The group praised Tinubu's efforts in improving investment climate and fostering stronger ties with Nigerians abroad. According to the network, ongoing reforms in infrastructure, trade, and fiscal management position Nigeria for sustained growth. Members expressed confidence that continuity in leadership would consolidate gains already recorded. They also urged diaspora investors to take advantage of emerging opportunities, reaffirming their commitment to supporting policies that drive economic expansion and national development. A United Kingdom court has fixed May 14 for the sentencing of Nigerian teacher Elizabeth Adeogbo, convicted of assaulting a toddler. The case has drawn attention within diaspora communities, raising concerns about child safety and professional conduct. Prosecutors detailed evidence presented during trial, which led to her conviction. The court is expected to determine an appropriate sentence based on the severity of the offense. The incident has sparked broader conversations about safeguarding standards in childcare and education sectors, particularly involving migrant professionals working in sensitive roles across the United Kingdom. NASA astronaut Victor Glover is set to become the first black astronaut to orbit the Moon as part of the Artemis II mission. Glover, a U.S. Navy pilot, will serve as pilot on the historic mission aimed at advancing lunar exploration. The mission represents a major milestone in space exploration and diversity in astronaut representation. NASA officials highlighted Glover's experience and leadership as key to the mission's success. Artemis II will pave the way for future lunar landings, marking a significant step in humanity's return to the Moon and long-term space exploration goals. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, Diaspora chapter has criticized the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, over the removal of the David Mark-led National Working Committee. The group described the move as a threat to internal party democracy and political stability. Members argued that due process was not adequately followed and warned of potential legal and political consequences. The diaspora body called for transparency and adherence to democratic principles, urging INEC to review its decision. The development has intensified debates over electoral governance and party administration within Nigeria's political landscape. The South African government has condemned reports of the installation of an alleged Igbo king in Cape Town, describing it as unacceptable. Minister Kumbudzo Chivanyi stated that foreign nationals cannot establish traditional leadership structures within South Africa. Authorities emphasized that such actions undermine local governance systems and cultural frameworks. The controversy has sparked diplomatic and community tensions, particularly among Nigerian residents. Officials reiterated that immigrants must respect host country laws and structures, warning that violations could attract legal consequences as the government seeks to maintain order and sovereignty. The Syrian government has rejected calls for the forced return of its citizens living in Germany, describing the diaspora as a strategic asset. Officials highlighted the economic and political benefits derived from Syrians abroad, including remittances and international influence. The statement aligns with broader efforts to maintain connections with overseas communities despite ongoing challenges at home. Analysts note that the diaspora plays a key role in sustaining economic lifelines. The government's position underscores its interest in leveraging diaspora networks for national development while resisting external pressure for repatriation. President Bola Tinubu received Chad's President Mahamat Idris Deby at the presidential villa in Abuja, reinforcing diplomatic relations between both countries. Discussions focused on regional security, economic cooperation, and strengthening bilateral ties. Tinubu emphasized the importance of collaboration in addressing security challenges across the Lake Chad Basin. Both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to peace, stability, and economic integration within the region. The visit highlights ongoing efforts by Nigeria to play a central role in West and Central African diplomacy, particularly in fostering cooperation among neighboring states facing shared security concerns. A diaspora group has declared support for Bola Oyebamiji in the Osun state governorship race, promising a shift from what it described as nepotistic governance. The group expressed confidence in Oyebamiji's leadership capacity and vision for inclusive development. Members highlighted the need for transparent governance, economic reforms, and improved public services. They also pledged mobilization efforts among diaspora voters and stakeholders. The endorsement adds momentum to the political contest, with the group emphasizing accountability and people-centered policies as critical factors for the state's future progress. For more diaspora stories, subscribe to our channel, follow us and visit diasporanews.ng now.